Mabuhay Pilipinas! Life has a funny way of teaching us lessons. Sometimes we call it karma. In the Philippines today, one name always finds itself at the center of both power and controversy: Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. But beyond the politics, beyond the headlines, who really is Bongbong? How did he grow up? Who is his family? What's his wealth like? And what could be next for him? Mga kaibigan, let's take a deep dive into his life story and see what it tells us about leadership, family, and destiny. Before we get started, make sure to hit subscribe and tap that bell icon so you never miss our deep dives into the lives of the Philippines' most talked about figures. Early life and background. Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., or simply Bongbong, was born on September 13, 1957 in San Juan, Rizal. He is the only son of then Congressman Ferdinand Marcos Sr., who would later become president, and Imelda Marcos, who became a global icon for beauty, fashion, and yes, controversy. Now imagine being born at that time. The Philippines was entering an era of political turbulence. By the 1970s, Bongbong's father declared martial law, reshaping the nation in ways still debated today. Growing up as a Marcos meant privilege, power, but also heavy expectations. He studied at exclusive schools later in the UK and the US, learning not just academics but also the art of politics from one of the country's most influential dynasties. Do you think being born into such a powerful family is a blessing or a curse? Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. His beautiful family. But behind every public figure is a private life. Bongbong found his lifelong partner in Liza Araneta, a respected lawyer from the prominent Araneta clan. The two married in a romantic ceremony in Fiesole, Italy, on April 17, 1993. That wedding brought together two powerful families uniting politics and law. Together, they raised three sons: Ferdinand Alexander Sandro, who now follows his father into politics as a congressman, Joseph Simon, and William Vincent, or Vinny. Liza herself is not just a lawyer. She's been a professor and legal consultant, known for her sharp mind and quiet strength. Their family lives in Forbes Park, Makati, a symbol of wealth and influence. But like any Filipino family, they are often seen enjoying music, travel, and special events together. Masaya ang pamilya. The family is happy when they gather. If you believe family is the real backbone of every leader, drop a like on this video right now. Net worth and lifestyle. Now let's talk about something that always sparks curiosity: net worth. As of recent estimates, Bongbong Marcos's wealth runs into millions of US dollars, largely tied to family assets, businesses, and political standing. Their Forbes Park residence itself is worth hundreds of millions of pesos. He owns luxury cars, enjoys the finer things in life, and is no stranger to international travel. From attending Formula One races in Singapore as a Ferrari fan, to collecting Beatles memorabilia, Bongbong lives the lifestyle of both a world leader and a man of taste. But wealth for the Marcos name has always come with controversy. Questions about ill-gotten riches from the martial law era continue to follow the family, even as Bongbong insists he's building his own legacy. Do you think leaders should live lavish lifestyles, or should they keep it simple to connect more with the people? Share your opinion in the comments. Achievements and philanthropy. Beyond the wealth, what has Bongbong achieved? He served as governor, senator, and now president. His projects often focus on infrastructure, agriculture, and modernizing the economy. He's pushed for stronger disaster response, education support, and has spoken about national unity, often using the phrase bayanihan, community spirit, to encourage Filipinos to work together. Bongbong has also been active in philanthropy through family foundations, giving scholarships and medical aid, though critics argue more transparency is needed. Still, many Filipinos see him as someone continuing his father's legacy, for better or worse. If you want us to cover more about his policies and real impact on the people, make sure you're subscribed because we'll be breaking that down in future videos. What's next for Bongbong Marcos? So what's next for Bongbong Marcos? Right now, he faces both opportunities and challenges. He has the chance to cement his name not just as the son of a former dictator, but as a leader who can bring progress. But scandals, corruption probes, and political feuds, especially with the Dutertes, continue to test his leadership. Some Filipinos believe it's karma at work, balancing the scales of history. Others see it as just another chapter in the ever-dramatic world of Philippine politics. One thing's for sure, Bongbong Marcos remains one of the most fascinating figures in the country today. His journey is not yet finished, and every move he makes will be closely watched by both supporters and critics. So, mga kababayan, my fellow countrymen, that's the story of Bongbong Marcos. From privileged beginnings, to a powerful family, to wealth, achievements, and an uncertain future. History is still being written, and it will be up to the Filipino people to decide how his legacy is remembered. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe. Maraming salamat, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next deep dive.